Hi guys, Paul here from PABrewNews. Got a beer here from the Firestone Walker Brewing Company from Paso Robles, California. This is the 2021 Stickee Monkey. This is a barrel-aged quad. I do believe it's coming in at 11.5%. What is it? 12.3. I'm sorry, 12.3. Definitely into that extra sessionable category, which is really good. 2021 Central Coast Quad Ale, aged in bourbon barrels. So, there you go. Says it all, doesn't it? So let's get Leslie and crack it open. We're going to do why not? Left-hand pour today. Into the Dirty Glass Mafia Saint Folien glass. Full pour. Full hard pour in this one. Tap, tap, tap. I know it's a little low, but it is what it is. Well, I mean, you can see what it is. I know it's a little bright, but there it is. Perfect. Sticky Monkey. It's the Monkey King. Okay. So, Saint Folien glass. Tippity tappity top. Up to the light. Nice ruby caramel hues, cherry hues. Streaming carbonation for sure. Firm carbonation, cherry ruby hues. Amidst this big, deep caramel. Chestnut. Beautiful looking. Nice, nice, nice. Off-white, khaki colored head. Ringing around a little bit just let this thing breathe. Alcohol leg sticking from the 12.3 as to be expected. Ooh, come on, boy. My new glass since I just got a new one since I broke the other one. Because I'm a bad boy. There you go. Looks really nice. Let's go to Halo. Oh, it's got an egg. A hollow egg. Ooh. So, let's get an aroma on this one. Cheers. God, this has a... I know it's a quad, barrel-aged quad, but it has almost a roast of a stout to it. Nuances, especially that bourbon barrel-aged character is kind of wafting through with a lot of dark tones behind it. Lots of raisins, char, like a nice roasty toasty raisins, burnt sugars, burnt caramels, brown sugar, and a little bit of almost a slight baker's chocolate mixing up, all wafting through with that big bright caramel peppery bourbon. Yeah, that is rich. It has a distinct oak tannin to it that's coming through that's nice. Listen to some Thriefling right now. Let's get a taste. Cheers. Overall medium side of a medium body, bit thin. Of course. Nice little bit of soft raisin. Nice butterscotch almost. A hint of butterscotch in there, mixing with caramel and a little bit of the vanilla from that barrel aging. Brown sugar, little molasses, toffee kind of tonality, burnt sugars. This is actually very light. This is very approachable. 12.3, very easy drinking, very light. It's not as a beastly beer as I was actually expecting it to be. Raisin fig, brown sugar. I had the 2021, the 25th anniversary. I got it out of this box. I'll show you this. I've shown it before. This is the box I got the 3 out of. 25 limited edition. When I had that anniversary ale, the 2021, I got a red apple peel out of it, and I was assuming it came from the monkey, but I'm not getting that out of this, so that's very interesting. That carbonation is still very firm coming out through the center of this glass, and I do know there is etching to make it even more so, but it's got a liveliness, let's just say that. Now I get a chance to let it breathe, wrap around, invigorate the head, nice lace and sticking. Just a faint hint of something that reminds me of Star Anise, just a little bit. Star Anise has a slight little bit of like a spicy floral tone, very subtle. Maybe a little cloviness, but very subtle, if anything. If there is, it's just mixing with this nice barrel char, roast smokiness kind of coming through, little floral tone. This is a very easy drinking beer. It's not blowing my doors off. It's not kicking me in the teeth with all this stuff. It is very nice, very subtle, cohesive, Joe. Just a very easy drinking beer, the Stinky Monkey. Yeah. Just easy drinking. A very satisfying beer, though. Like, it's just so... yum. More. Yum. Yay. Good. Yum. Caramel's the star of the show. I think there's a couple different variations of caramel wafting through this beer. It's pretty much the star of the show. After that, you get the nuances of the fig raisin kind of qualities. Hint of Star Anise in the background with that smoky barrel tonality, that tannic note. The soft char. It was bigger when I first got into it, but now, like all that big, like I said, it smells like that big imperial stout kind of wolf, you know what I mean? And when I get more into that, it fades more and more and more away, and opens up to this soft, nuanced caramel, burnt sugars quad. But this really doesn't drink like a quad. It drinks just like a nice strong ale kind of a thing. It's not that big, nice, clove, red apple peel kind of thing. Excuse me. It drinks more like just a low key being an operative, whatever kind of term, but like a barley wine. It reminds me more of a barley wine more than a quad. Doesn't have a lot of breadiness to it. I mean, it's a very interesting beer, but it reminds me of a barley wine more so than a quad. If I did the blind taste this, I'd say barley wine. The only thing that's more quad-like, I guess you'd say, is the body. The body's lighter. Well, I wouldn't say quad like that, but I meant the effervescence of the carbonation, very lively and sprite. The body is like let me say, medium side of a medium body. Nice oiliness wrapping around the palate. It's still lingering through. It's got a little bit of a pillowiness when you stir it up and sip on it, but it is a bit thin. Bourbon for sure. The brewer's still pretty damn bright in this thing. Very approachable, very easy drinking. I'm not having that moment that I did when I had that 2021 the anniversary ale barley wine. But this is or vintage ale or whatever they want to call that, strong ale. Where the hell is the bottle for that? Right here. Anniversary ale. So I don't know. Barrel Age Blend. That was the 11.5 one. And, you know, I just don't even know. I think and a strong American strong ale or barley wine. I'd have to assume they're kind of blended ale, American blended ale. I mean, that's a kind of a weird classification. I guess vintage strong ale would be the thing because it's a blend of all these different things, not just a barley wine. But this had a beautiful red apple peel in it that I thought was going to be coming from the Sticky Monkey. It doesn't seem to be though, so I don't know. Because I do really like that when you kind of get that peel of like a red delicious apple. Nice burnt, like a hint of sugarless baker's chocolate and burnt sugar way in the background, just kind of blending together. Hint of vanilla in the background. There was a subtle nuance of butterscotch when I first got into it, but that's dissipated, and now I'm left with that kind of like soft, as if you could describe a candy without the really sweetness, like a cowtail kind of variant with a caramel, a little bit of that vanilla cream and stuff, but mixing with a little hint of a bakerless chocolate, a sugarless baker's chocolate as well. Just lingering around the back of the palate. It's almost over. It's almost gone. It's almost down. But, I mean, it's a nice beer. It's a nice beer. All three of these beers, the Parabola, the 25th Anniversary Blended Ale, and this Sticky Monkey, they're all great beers. 9.95, and this one's good, but I have had better quads. I've had way better quads. So I'm not going to give this one a super high rating, but it's still going to be in like the 8.5 category. It's still really good. It's just great beer. It's really tasty. I just it can't get into that for me because it doesn't have a lot of quad aspects. For like when you're drinking like a Rochefort 10 or you're drinking a St. Bernard's 12. If you're drinking those kind of, or even More, which is a great from Browery West in California. Love that one. Not the Stoic, one of my favorites right there. I mean, let's not just sit here and name quads. I mean, you got the fucking Feuerbacher's quads and the Heresy and all that, blah, 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 blah. But I'm just not getting it. I'm not getting it here so much, but what I am getting is really nice. So I'm going to give it an 8.5. I think that's okay. So it's 9, 9.5, and 8.5. All on the great scales right there. Good beers. And of course, it's all subjective. It's just my score. Doesn't mean you're going to agree. It's just one of those fun things we do on the beer reviewing channel. There it is. So anyway, this has been Paul for PABrewNews. Cheers. Bye-bye. Watch that finger. Here it comes.